Submission locked in, tag was made. That was a nice job of Stephanie Vaquer maybe realizing Giulia didn't have it cinched in quite all the way, made the tag, was able to get a fresh competitor in, but a great counter by Giulia. And now look at Stephanie, up, over, running right back in, and here's some textbook tag team offense in their own right.
Beautiful work, Vic. You talk about a dream team.
Hey.
Talk about a dream team. This is it. This is it, Vic.
NXT Universe.
Beautiful work.
Cheering.
Beautiful work.
Stephanie Vaquer.
There's something about going in a different locker room, stepping in and having to prove yourself. Vaquer and Giulia's doing a hell of a job.
Well, certainly no self-confidence issues between Lash and Jakara. Powerful right hands.
No, you talking about a brick house right here, Vic, in Lash Legend.
Got caught. Ooh, 2 for 1 and a quadruple dribble from Lash Legend. Showcasing that they truly are maybe the power team, as you had mentioned.
Lash Legend.
Oh, wait a minute, Booker.
Is taking it to
what are these two thinking now? You can say that again.
Oh, baby.
A whole new level.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Wow. Oh, big shots. Great tag team work here. Great tag team work.
And they're continuing to pick up the offense. Onslaught double. Belly to back suplex. Vaquer is legal. Into the cover. And just in the nick of time, Lash Legend breaking things up because both these teams know the momentum they can build here tonight.
Not on these two, Vic.
Giulia trying her best.
Chopping down that big oak tree right there, Vic.
And again from the top with a missile drop kick.
Picture perfect. Picture perfect, Vic. I don't like the looks of this.
And what do these
two
baby. Dreamed up? Nasty, gnarly, backbreaker.
It's not over.
I don't think they're done yet, Book. You're right.
The party's not over, Vic.
Stereo knees right to the face. And Giulia and Vaquer prove their hype is real.
Here are your winners, the team of Stephanie Vaquer and Giulia.